When Northern Michigan looks for champions, it looks to 9 and 10. Northern Michigan sports leader.
Tonight on Sports Extra, regional titles and semifinals berths are on the line. Beale City and Joburg battle it out in Division 8. St. Ignace and North Dickinson go down to the wire in Felch. Ithaca looks to continue its state title defense against Montrose, and Newaygo heads to GR to take on West Catholic.
9 and 10 Sports Extra starts now on Northern Michigan sports leader.
Good evening. Welcome to Sports Extra. I'm Aaron Mills. The second trophies of high school football's second season on the line this weekend. Tonight, 5 local teams took to regionals, hoping to play on to next week's state semifinals. In Beale City, the undefeated Aggies and Johannesburg-Lewiston meeting up in Division 8. Beale City jumping all over the Cardinals in the first. Tyrell and punching it in from 1 yard out. Aggies up 14-0. It is 21-zip. Joburg getting a little bit of offense going. Alex Payne to Dylan Kibbe over the middle. Cardinals getting themselves into Aggie territory. But when Joburg goes to the air again, Rollins stepping in front of it, keeping the Cards off the board. Aggies offense then continuing to roll. Sam Schaefer, Ryan Tillman hooking up. 27-yard pitch and catch. 2 plays later, Schaefer keeps it himself. Bootleg, diving in. 28-zip in favor of the Aggies. Ensuing kickoff, Johannesburg-Lewiston let it hit the ground, but Dylan Kibbe making up for it, breaking a bunch of tackles. Then juking out of the last line of defense, takes it to the house, putting the Cards on the board. But Beale rolling tonight. They take it easily, that regional title, 49-16. Up next for Beale, a matchup with either St. Ignace or Iron Mountain North Dickinson. Let's hope it's the Saints, huh? Well, they start off hot in the first. Tyler Snyder getting St. Ignace on the board. Touchdown pass to Parker Simmons. Later, double reverse. Curtis St. Louis, wide receiver, will not be denied, powering his way into the end zone for the second Saints TD of the game. St. Ignace continue to pour it on. Snyder to Joe Ostman, and Ostman falling down and inside that end zone. Third quarter, St. Ignace going back to the ground. St. Louis again up the middle. Saints feeling like they're cruising up 26-0. I said feeling because no lead safe in the playoffs. North Dickinson pulling within 6 thanks to this sneak with less than a minute to go. They go for the onside kick. Saints got a fall on it, but the home team getting it, so they're still alive. One last chance, and it is St. Louis coming up with the INT. St. Ignace holding on 26-20. They will get Beale City in the D8 state semis next weekend.
Any win right now is a win. I mean, you don't win, you're done. So yeah, it builds a little bit of character, but you know, you get the victory and you play on, and that's what we wanted to do.
In Division 6, Ithaca putting its 39-game winning streak on the line against Montrose. First Ithaca possession, 1st and 10 from their own 31. Travis Smith, long. Caden Kipp right there, rumbling all the way down to the 12. Ithaca would have to settle for a field goal in the second. Smith looking deep again. One of his receivers getting behind the defense again. Marcus Gadlin hauls it in. Going to try to cut it back, but he gets taken down inside the red zone. This time, though, Ithaca going to cash it in. Jared Evers up the gut, 10-0. Yellow Jackets, 54 seconds left before the half. Montrose punts it from their own 31, and it is Gadlin letting it bounce, and well, he's going to let her go from here. Watch this. Going on the right side, Bradley Martin, a big-time block right there. Gadlin gone, going the distance. No problems for Ithaca. 31-0. Jackets going to get the winner of tomorrow's Shelby-Negaunee Regional in the semis. All right, meanwhile, Newaygo taking on Grand Rapids West Catholic, and this is West Catholic with the ball and getting something going. Andy Corey going 44 yards on the touchdown. Nobody even by him. West Catholic up 7-zip. In the second, Newaygo looking to get on the board, and they do thanks to Heath Harrington. This, a 32-yard scamper into the end zone, and we've got a 7-7 game going. Still in the second, it's going to be Travis Russell. He's looking for Drake Wooten. Little 2-yard touch right here. 14-7 West Catholic at the break. Stay that way all the way into the fourth. West Catholic going to put a little bit more space in between them. Russell to David Kuzma. West Catholic and in Newaygo season tonight in the regionals, 21-7. Well, the other side of that Division 5 semifinal will be settled at 2 o'clock tomorrow in Menominee. The Maroons hosting Clare. Menominee, a history of deep playoff runs, knocking out Northern Michigan teams in the process. And Coach Kelly Lupolo says mental toughness will be a big key because Clare, well, they have to make a 6.5-hour trip north. Pioneers plan to leave early this morning and practice in Escanaba.
We're going to try to make it as close to local game as we can, and that's why we're getting there so early to get everything out of us and, you know, loosen up a little bit. So, I don't know how it's going to go. We haven't done this in 20 years.
Lake City following a similar plan for their 1 o'clock matchup tomorrow in Ishpeming. The Hematites playing in their 4th straight regional. Trojans enjoying their deepest playoff run in school history. And just like their top competition in the Highland, Ishpeming brings a power run game to the field, and the Trojans going to have to combat that with speed.
What we do schematically will create some problems for them. They don't typically see this kind of an offense up there, so I think that our athletes in space can have an advantage at times on their athletes in space just because of what we do and what they're not used to.
Ogama Heights gets to play in tomorrow's lone playoff game below the bridge. They travel to Comstock Park. They have a 1 o'clock game with the Panthers, and in the 8-man playoffs, Bel Air at Rapid River, 2 o'clock winner, moving on to the 8-man championship game at the Superior Dome. When Sports X returns, highlights from the college ice between Ferris and Lake State, as well as Michigan State's international season opener against UConn. 4 games into the CCHA's schedule, and Ferris and Lake State have matching 2-2-0 conference marks, which has them in a 5-way tie for second place behind conference frontrunner Notre Dame. Ferris and Lake State getting together for 2 in the Sioux this weekend, part of the Lakers' 5th annual Pink in the Ring festivities. Well, series opener tonight in first period, plenty of shots on goal, but they remain scoreless. Lots of action in the second, though. Ferris scoring with 5 minutes left in the period, but then Lake State's Kellen Lane scores with 1 minute left. Then seconds later, the Lakers got Chris Chiotti. He's going for the goal. CJ Matt denies. A battle ensues for the puck, and Buddy Robinson winning the puck, gets it in, and yeah, Buddy all pumped up over there. 2 seconds left in the period. Lake State again attacking, and again, Buddy doing the cleanup. Goal it. Count them, folks. 3 goals in 57 seconds. Lakers going on to upset the 18th-ranked Bulldogs tonight, 4-1. Michigan State taking on UConn in the Armed Forces Classic inside an airplane hangar at Ramstein Air Force Base in Germany. Spartans down 6 in the second half here. Keith Appling going to knock down the triple. It's good. State within 3 at 45-42. UConn then fast breaking it. Shabazz Napier, pretty move right here through the lane. One heck of a reverse layup finish. Huskies by 4. Spartans, they can hoop it up 2 when they drive. Down 1, Appling through the defense. Bucket, foul, Spartans up a pair after the free throw, but MSU unable to hold on to that lead. Ryan Boatwright wide open, triplet. UConn upsetting MSU in Deutschland, 66-62. 5th-ranked Michigan having no problems disposing of Slippery Rock in their season opener tonight in Ann Arbor. Rocking the Rock, 162. Tim Hardaway Jr., 25 points, 10 rebounds. He surpasses 1,000 points for his career. CMU women opening their season with a 73-58 win at Bradley. Sue Guevara, win number 200 in her career. Brandy Baker, 1,000 career points now as well. Chips traveling to Northwestern on Sunday. Pistons in Oklahoma City looking for win number 1 here in game number 6. Tayshaun Prince looking for Brandon Knight. Alley-oop. Detroit up 12-9. Pistons down 2 in the second. Great passing again. Detroit getting down to Andre Drummond. Layup good. Knots it up at 21 all, but OKC running away from it. Pistons turning it over. Kevin Martin going to finish this things off, and Detroit staying winless now 0-6. Falling 105-94. Once again, Ithaca, Beale City, St. Ignace advancing to the state semifinals. 5 more games tomorrow. We'll have highlights for you tomorrow at 6. Time for us to get on out. David Letterman standing by as always. He's got next. Have a great night and a great weekend.